Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for November 2024 for each life path number to see how the energies of November could influence you. Before we get into the forecast, this is a general reading. If you would like your own personal reading, your own personal numerology reading, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. I would love to work with you and take a closer look. Also, if you book a year ahead forecast or any reading that has the year ahead forecast included in it, you'll get your year ahead forecast for the rest of 2024 and all of 2025. So this is a great time to book your year ahead forecast if you haven't done so yet. So if you want to do that, you can book some time with me. Again, my information is in the description box below. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these life path numbers for November. Life path 11-2, you all are going to be working with the vibration of the 33, so 303. This brings opportunities for significant breakthroughs now. So these breakthroughs can bring rewards with them or aha moments, clarity, a deeper understanding for, the next step, what you're meant to do next, what your soul wants you to do next, a push in a potentially a new direction or, a direction that feels more aligned. So some answers could come in this month that kind of bring some relief with them. Home and relationships are in focus, so you could see some changes in those areas at this time. Perhaps, there's some need to revisit some concerns to clear up misunderstandings or to make sure everyone is getting what they need within those relationships. Because the 3 vibration can really focus on communication. And so there could be some areas in your life where there's been communication breakdown. And you could see those lines of communication open up or a door or a window to be able to do that, right? And you might have to be the one to initiate that. And it can feel a little awkward. It can feel a little vulnerable, but it can certainly potentially lead to some healing that needs to take place that can move both parties into the direction that is for the highest good of both involved. So that's very, very possible at this time. You can also see some opportunities for, meeting new people who you feel really aligned with, you have similar values, you're able to just communicate with one another in a way that, brings joy into your life, more laughter. Collaborations are possible this month through these relationships, through the people that you meet. It's very, very possible. And, there might be someone that you meet that says something or does something that really brings those breakthroughs, that clarity into your life. And so definitely listen to what others have to say at this time and see what resonates and see if anything comes up for you that clears up those misunderstandings that you might just have around life, around a relationship, around, just your next steps. But I do think that connecting with others this month is going to be really important for you for again, that greater perspective, that clarity that you might be looking for, or that breakthrough. It could be that someone, you meet someone, you start talking, you have similar interests, and I don't know, maybe you're looking for a job and they just so happen to have a job that you would be perfect for, and there you go. And things just, unfold from there. It is that kind of sort of magical month this month for you all, that energy is in the air. So, if you get that invite, I would say go and see what comes of that opportunity, right? The networking, the socializing. You could definitely see your calendar kind of book up this month. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Don't exhaust yourself or deplete yourself. But I would say those opportunities that come in for you to meet new people and try new things, this is definitely a good month for that. Beautiful period for creativity, imagination, and of course, your keynote, your signature, inspiration. And I would say, make as much space as possible this month for that magic and see where it takes you. Collaboration, social events, meeting new people, doing more of what you love is very, very much supported at this time. I would say this is definitely not a month to sort of go into hermit mode, unless that's what your body's asking for and you need that, right? This is a general forecast, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But given the vibrations this month that you all are working with, it's just it has the potential to be very festive, very social, opportunities to meet new people, that sort of thing, right? It's a very outgoing type of energy. And it's really pushing you to come out of your shell and to try new things and to explore different, arenas and to see, there might be something that you stumble across that you're like, wow, I love this. I never even knew I could do this, or I never knew that this was even a thing, but I love this. And you could feel really, really inspired by whatever that is. And that can, start that domino effect, and it could lead to big things in your life. But again, it's not going to happen necessarily if you're holed up in a room somewhere in the shadows. So this 3 energy can push you outside of your comfort zone quite a bit, and it can kind of push you to have those conversations, meet those people, network, put yourself out there, all of the things. And it could also be for some of you that are looking to launch something, whether it's, a book or a YouTube channel or a podcast or whatever, anything to do with the written and spoken word, that's your messaging that you're putting out into the world. You could see if that's something that you launched this month, you could see great breakthroughs come from that and great success come from that down the road. If it's something, again, that inspires you. But so much is possible. There's so much creative juices flowing this month. And I think you'll find that you might feel that urge to, or that itch to express yourself in a way that feels good. Maybe, and likely it could be a new way that you haven't done before. So you just got to put yourself out there and try that. But that creativity, communication, collaboration, those are all highlighted this month in a big way. So beautiful energy there. It is interesting too, because you guys are getting bobcat energy for your animal wisdom message. And bobcats are interesting little creatures because they're like this fierce, miniature lion. It's like the soul of a lion in this little compact, almost looks like a house cat type of energy, right? They're bigger than a house cat, but they're not much bigger than a house cat. And, they've come in this cute little fuzzy package, but they're fierce and they're predators, and, they can do some damage. You don't want to mess with them. And of course they're wild animals, but it's interesting because there's this tendency to underestimate the bobcat, right? Again, because it looks like a friend, but it's definitely not, at least not to prey. And so there's this ability to sort of be misunderstood, right? This tendency to be misunderstood with the bobcat. And I think there's that energy kind of coming through also for you all with this 33, especially when it comes to conversations where there's been conversational breakdown, where things have been misconstrued, right? There's this thread of misunderstanding that's kind of moving throughout November, and there's an opportunity, I think, to clear that up in some way, to get better understanding of yourself, of the other person, them, of you, you know what I mean? So I think there's an opportunity for that, to clear up those misunderstandings. And there certainly is with the 3 or the 33. And then with bobcat energy coming through, there's also, that just sort of solidifies it. But also with bobcat, there's this energy of patience, right? Like with any big cat or any cat, they're going to stalk their prey, so to speak. They're going to wait until the time is right so that they don't expend energy on something that is not worth it, right? So there's something here about when it comes to, let's say your calendar blows up this month and you just have social events out the wazoo. I would say, be open to what presents, but also be selective, right? Be discerning in what you say yes to and what you say no to. Don't feel like you have to say yes to everything that comes across your desk. Say yes to the things that sound good, that inspire you, that, pique your interest. And then those ones where you feel like, oh, I'm just doing this because I don't want to upset them, or you feel obligated, those might be the ones that you say no to, right? That you decline at this time. So definitely be discerning and selective when it comes to how you share your energy this month. because that will allow you to focus that energy on things and people who can really bring a lot into your life this month. So beautiful energy for you all, 11s. I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.